Hi, I'm Chris Osborne, and I'm the director of the Franklin County Archives, located here in Russellville on Limestone Street behind the courthouse. And I would like to invite everybody to come out if you're doing your family history, or if you're just looking to find out about the local history of the county. We have everything here that you need. We have not only family books, but we have marriage records, we have cemeteries, we have obituaries, anything you need to actually begin doing your family history. Not only do we help people with family history, we also have helped many people when they go to get their Social Security started, or if they need a passport. We have here the Franklin County School Census records. Those records have not only student names, but their parents' names and their birth dates. So if you need to go and get a document and you need your birth date, this is the place to come. We also have here numerous records that we brought directly out of the courthouse. We have the original documents, and anything actually that you need, we've got. So I hope you'll come out, visit with us. Just sit and talk if you want to. We'll tell you the history of the county. Anything else you want to know, if we don't know it, we'll find somebody that does. This uniform actually belonged to Mark Swindle, who is currently a deputy sheriff here in Franklin County. This is his original uniform that he was given when he first started 30-something years ago. I'm not sure how many, but according to him, 30-something years ago. If you'll notice the two clocks to the left of the deputy, the large clock came out of the Russellville Elementary School when it burned in 1936. It was saved and it was restored, and several years ago, Mr. James Richardson brought it and gave it back to Franklin County so people could see it. The smaller clock was actually, it belonged to James Tarpley Bolding. That clock was first started on August the 31st, 1875, and it still works. The display case holds a collection of memorabilia from the Russellville Police Department, and Chief Hargett brought that up here and gave it to the archives for people to enjoy. This is the only part of the building we do not allow the public to come in. As you can see, we have the jail door, I call it, and the reason we have that, this wing of the building had to be secure before we could move any of the court records out of the courthouse into this building. We act as a depository for the county records. So if you come, I will give you a tour, but we don't allow the public just to come back here and wander around. This is a very special display. It means the world to us and hopefully everybody that comes to see it. But this dental chair and the cabinet with all the dentistry implements in it belong to Dr. Monroe Dye, who, if you come to Franklin County, there's a spot in East Franklin called Monday Bottoms, and that's who it's named for. And Dr. Dye would take this chair, put it in the back of his vehicle, and go around the county and pull teeth. And the story is that he had a wooden box and he would make false teeth. And he would go around and to different houses and make people's teeth. And then he would come back around later with all the false teeth and go to each house and deliver the teeth. And so evidently, Dr. Dye was a real interesting person. But his grandchildren heard about the archives, and they decided they wanted to bring this back so people could see it. A neat room because it houses all these court records, the big books, original records that we brought from the courthouse. And this cabinet, it's like jewelry list, indictments, anything that had, the start of a trial. And then back here we have wills, the actual original wills, and then we have a surplus of extra books we have that are duplicates of what we have out front. This room has court records, even sheriff records. The old sheriff records. And that's our whiskey still. It was found in the behind the boiler in the basement of the courthouse. That's all I know.